Hello friends, this is Saray from Saray Plans, and thank you so much for joining me today for a plan with me for the week of April 27th through May 3rd. If you are new to my channel, I'd love for you to stick around by subscribing. I'll be posting videos each week, and if you enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up at the end. Any resources or links that I use in the video, I will add in the description section as they are available. And should you have any questions, feel free to drop the questions down below in the comments section, and I'd be happy to answer those for you. You may have noticed that I am using the Erin Condren hourly planner, and the reason for that is because I really want to give it another go with the hourly, as I'm still undecided about what to get with the new launch of the Erin Condren life planners for 2020-2021. Exciting stuff happening this week. The 27th and the 28th is the early release of the Erin Condren life planners for EC insiders. And I'll go ahead and drop a link down below for you as well. And then general sales happen on April 29th, Wednesday. So it is when it comes to the planner community, we have a jam-packed agenda this week. So it's pretty exciting. It sort of feels like the holidays, feels like Christmas all over again. So it's really good stuff. But I'm still trying to decide what layout I want to go for, because it is a pretty big commitment. I don't know about you, but I kind of go back and forth, even though I've been a vertical girl for a long time now. Anyway, I will be using this beautiful kit from Oh Hello Stationery, and I am so excited. I was waiting for a special week to use this, and I think that the EC launch with the llama, as well as sort of like the tail end of Go Wild, which unfortunately didn't happen in person because of the health crisis. However, that will be postponed later on. So I'm excited to plan with this kit here, and some additional random stickers that I use to set up my week. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start by setting up my sidebar. All right, so I have everything that I have to do for work, everything that I have to do personally and to contact. And I'm going to do something a little differently with my habit trackers for this week. So let's see how it looks. I forgot that I have these clear hexagons. Instead of having to white out the whole thing, I can just use it like this. Okay, and these are from my shop, and I created them just so that the whole hexagon could be covered, or just the color portion, so you can leave the month there. But also, if I need to just cover the writing here as well, I can just put the clear portion or the inside portion right in here so that it looks all covered up. I'm going to go ahead and use these habit trackers. In this top portion, I'm going to do habits that I need to do in the morning, and then these are things that I either do throughout the day or at night before I wrap up my day. Great, I think I like it so far. All right, so next I'm going to set up the weather up at the top. All right, Tuesday is trash day. And now I'm going to go ahead and schedule my workouts, which I really have been terrible at lately, but I'm trying to make that part of my morning. So I really need to make sure that I get back on track. All right, so next I'm going to go ahead and schedule my AM routine. I need to make sure I do that every morning. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and set up my work schedule for this week. And I'm using some of this Erin Condren paper tape in the mid-century circles design. I was gifted this one by a friend as part of a rack. Remember those? When we used to do tons of racks. We should probably bring those back. I'll vote for bringing back all the racks. However, this one's it's not washi tape, so you have to be like super careful because it rips. It's paper, it's tape. It's paper. It's paper tape, it's what they call it. But I should really get myself a whole roll because I absolutely love this design. Perfect. So since it's the same color, I'm just going to go ahead and move it to Thursday just to alternate a little bit. And this week I am off on Monday, so it's really a 4-day work week for me, which I'm excited about. I had taken some time off since I was supposed to be at Go Wild. But since that didn't happen, I still took a few days. I took Friday and Monday, which was good because of the EC launch. I figured that would keep me super busy and I wouldn't be able to actually do any work. So let me know in the comments, are you placing an order during launch or are you waiting later on? If you are placing an order, what planner are you going for? There's so many options this year that it makes it super hard to choose. And I am so confused as to what to go with. But what do you think of the new designs? I absolutely love the layers and design. So I'm supposed to be reviewing the Daily Duo as well, but unfortunately it has not arrived. Today's Sunday, the 26th. So as soon as it is in my hands, I'll still do a review, of course, and let you know my thoughts. But one of the things that I was really thinking about leaning towards the hourly, and that's why I'm giving this a try, is because I want to use the Daily Duo as well, and that has an hourly format. And for me, I was really thinking about how my inability of being able to use two planners, I think, is because it has two different formats. So if I do use a vertical and an hourly, because they're two separate formats, in my brain it's kind of hard to manage two different ones. But if I can get the daily duo to work, or I can also use the weekly hourly just for my weekly view. I hope that makes sense. All right, so I don't have a ton going on for work this week because originally I had a class, but that was canceled. So now I do just have a couple calls here and there. Actually, only one because I'm off on Monday. I love tracking the dinner time and dishes because that forces me to make sure that I leave the kitchen all tidied up before we wrap up for the night. So that's why I like to include that there. However, on Friday, we usually do takeout. Well, that would be our date night. But since we can't go anywhere, we are doing date night by doing some sort of takeout. And there's this cute little date night sticker that I will use. And I'll put that somewhere around 8 o'clock. The blue one. So we'll just leave that there for now. The only thing I'm concerned with is that the new times in the new hourly goes from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. So because the half-hour lines are being added back up, it just stretches out. So now in the new layout, there's only 2 blank spaces. They're still shaded in the colorful version, but I guess you can make it 8 o'clock. As much as I love the half hours, I do love the fact that this one goes all the way to 9 p.m. So I'm just a little worried about that, but we'll see how that works out. All right, so I'm going to go ahead, since I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and put this weekend banner. All right. I don't tend to use a ton of full boxes. So that's why I typically don't get a ton of kits that have a lot of full boxes, because I don't really use them. So I feel like they just go to waste. But sometimes I try to repurpose them. Maybe by cutting them in half, or these right here that don't have a specific design, I can just, cut it up this way or this way so that I can use it sort of like washi. But I love this little llama here. And it would be good to mark sort of like sleeping in, but it's too long. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut her up. Oops, that did not sound right. That did not sound right at all. But my sleeping llama. I don't know why I'm saving that one, but by now I think you guys know that I am a sticker hoarder. Oh, I love how this turned out. It's so cute. All right, so this will be perfect to mark day off. I think that looks adorable. All right, and a couple of last things that I have to mark here. So that will be my PM routine and also the launch. Yeah, the EC launch. So let's go ahead and set that up. Use this little cute one that says "Jammin' on my planner." And these little cute balloons, they're so cute. And what? I'm going to add this other one. I'm gonna write it in before I put it down because Wednesday it's hard to write with that coil. Yeah, plenty of room. Okay, so here's my week all set up. I will add the additional events as they happen throughout the week because I do plan as I go. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And as always, I will see you next time.